When you have this kind of question, the first thing you should do is you convert this 17.5%. Percent means per 100. So you convert this 17.5% to an improper fraction by converting this 17.5 first. Then you divide by 100 to add the percent. Now let's do that. Bring out your 17.5 divided by 100, which is the percentage. Now we are going to be converting this 17.5 to an improper fraction because this is a mixed fraction. Now we are going to be using 2 to multiply 17. Then whatever we get, we are going to use it towards add to 1. Now let's do that. By the side, we are going to be multiplying 17 times 2. So that 2 times 7 is going to be 14. You put down your 4. You carry over your 1 to your tens. And your 2 times 1 is going to be 2. And when you add this one that you carried over, you are going to get what? 34. So 2 times 17 here will give us 34. Now let's not forget to what? Add our numerator, which is the 1. So plus 1. So that 4 plus 1 will give us 5. And you bring down your 3. So here we have 2 times 17 will give us 34 plus 1, that is our numerator, and we have 35 over 2. So we have successfully converted 17.5 into an improper fraction. But let's not forget our percentage, which is divided by 100. Now that we have divided by 100, there is something we must do. This part of the equation is in fraction, so we have to convert this other part to be in fraction by dividing by 1. But we can't work with this, so we have to change this division sign to a multiplication sign. And when we are doing that, this numerator here is going to what? Flip to the denominator, while the denominator will flip to the numerator, so that we will have 35 over 2 times 1 over 100. Now that we have this, we are going to be multiplying through. 35 times 1 will give us 35, and 2 times 100, let's do that by the side. When we multiply 100 by 2, we have, let's do this, 2 times 0. Anything you're multiplying by 0 is 0. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times this 0 will give us 0. 2 times 1 will give us 2. So 2 times 100 will give us 200. Now that we have this, we've successfully changed 17.5% to 35 over 200. Now let's add the remaining parts of our question to this. So they said 17.5% of x. Of means times. Is equal to 70. Now we are looking for this, which is the x. Now what should we do? We have fraction here, and we don't have fraction here. So we are going to make this a fraction so that both sides will be equal. What is the unknown? X is the unknown. So we need to bring out the x. And when we bring out the x, we'll have x is equal to, after the equality sign, we have 70 over 1. Then the 35 over 200 is crossing over. We should remember that before the 35 over 200 will cross over, the multiplication sign must first of all cross over to this side. And when it's crossing over, it will change to a division sign. Then we have 35 over 200. Now that we have this, we have to what? Simplify. We have to change this division sign into a multiplication sign. And if we want to do that, that means that this is going to flip, the 200, and the 35 is also going to what? Flip. So that we'll have 70 over 1 times 200 over 35. Now that we have this, what should we do? What should we do? So let's see what we can divide by. So we are going to 5 go into 35. How many times will 5 go into 35? We'll have 7. How many times will 5 go into 20 here? We'll have 4. 4 times. So this 4 plus this 0 will give us what? 40. So that we'll have 70 over 1 times 40 over 7. Now, can we still multiply? Yes, we can still what? Cancel out. Now, let's cancel out. 7 here will give us 1. 7 here will give us 10. So that we'll have 10 times 40 as the numerator and 1 times 1 as the denominator. So that at the end we have 10 times 40. Now, let's work out 10 times 40 by the side. So that you have tens and units, 40 times 10. 0 will multiply 0 to give us 0, and 0 will come and multiply 4. And you know that anything you are multiplying by 0 is 0. 0 times 1 will be 0. 1 times 4 will give us 4. Now you introduce your addition. Bring down your 0. 0 plus 0 will be 0, and you only have 4 remaining. So that you have 10 times 40 will be equal to 400. So our x is equal to 400.